Welcome everybody on board, and please kindly share as we look up to listening to our brother Mr. Lanre Akinremi all the way from Nigeria. So we are, like I said before, we are here to present this never seen before opportunity, an opportunity that's going to change our life, a company called ONPASSIVE. So ONPASSIVE is a disruptive high-tech company that was created in 2018. So the administrative headquarters of this company is in Orlando, Florida. If I'm wrong, my brother will correct me right here, right now. And the technical hub of this company is based in India. You can see behind Mr. Lanre is one of the buildings. You can see behind me is one of the buildings that we have in India. ONPASSIVE is a real company with real self-made products all the way from scratch and so on. And the CEO and founder of this great company is called Mr. Ash Mufare. So he is based in Orlando, where we have the administrative headquarters. So Ash has got a master's degree in internet marketing. He's got further skills in artificial intelligence, in traffic driving. And so why talking about ONPASSIVE, why telling you about all of these things? Because he's offering us an opportunity to be part of this prestigious company. So my brother is squeezing out of his tight schedule to be here today just to answer a few questions, make clarifications, and give us room and an opportunity to make an informed decision. So once again, you are welcome, Mr. Lanre. And if you could, please tell us a bit more about yourself. Just let us know as much as you would like us to know about you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Comfort, my sister, my business partner, my friend.
All right.
You know, it's humbling when you say I'm your mentor.
Right, you are, of course.
I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all those joining us. Depending on where you're joining us from, you're very much welcome to this platform. My name is Lanre Akinremi, and I'm basically an ICT enthusiast. I've been operating in the ICT sector, information and communication technology, for about three decades. I've transferred the hardware, software, enterprise segments, telecoms. So I really have a bit good grasp of that area. I'm a father of three, a husband of one wife.
That's important. Very important.
So I operate out of Nigeria, and I have a few investments outside Nigeria, basically in the IT sector. And my life revolves around ICT, and that's me. I'm an health coach, I'm a life coach, and I'm into facilitation and knowledge sharing. Thank you.
I can now see where this wealth of information and experience is from, because you're so self-confident, and I can't stop. I'm just like, I feel so safe in your hands each time we're having our presentations and so on. And I'm just happy. Thank you for sharing this much with us. And I can see where all of this is coming from. I think thanks to your background too, and the rich knowledge in all of that, what you've just let us know. So once again, we would like to know, we are here talking business and so on. So we share a lot of experiences as we go around spreading the gospel of ONPASSIVE and so on. So before we finally really delve into the crux of the matter for today, you are a business person. You've been in this for some time now. Have you ever have you gone through some serious crisis, like failure in business, or you've hit some great success or something, so that we can learn from it? Please.
Definitely, success is the road to success is laid with a lot of failures. You can never be successful if you have not failed. In fact, your numbers of failures must always be more than your number of success. However, one success will compensate for all the failures. That's the beauty about it. I've had the privilege. My wife is in the education sector. We traveled at the time with an intention to go and get some educational materials from China. We got there, we got attracted to another kind of business, you know, and we got sweet, pour money into it, and I won't say we failed, we learned our lesson.
Right.
So that you should be focused. Focus is important.
No, focus is important. Did you, like, in the process lose some good money? I know, but you don't want to say that, but I really want it to come out. You definitely would have lost some good money, right?
Definitely, we did lose some good money, but I would never look at the money aspect as a loss. You know, to me, the experience is a gain. So it depends on how you look at it. Yes, because as I told you earlier, road to success is paved with a lot of failures.
Right.
So that's one of my steps towards success.
Oh, that sounds really good. So we just know, because you quickly said it and you let us know that all it takes is focus. So you went out for one thing and you were supposed to focus on it, get it done and come back home. So you definitely failed because you digressed on the way, which was
that's it.
Yeah, all right. So that's such a great lesson, and we really, really thank you for that. So if you could, please kindly tell us, how did you find out about ONPASSIVE and why did you join? You're already an IT person, you are doing well from your background and your CV and so on. So how did you find out why join?
Okay, it's a bit funny. COVID-19 met me in Dallas.
Okay.
I actually had to quickly run out of US back to Nigeria, I think that February. But as I told you, I had an investment in the States, so I went to check on my investment. And in the course of that vacation, I looked at it that then, of course, everybody knew that is Zoom time. So I was like, what if I've had the opportunity to have a $5, $10, or $20,000 in Zoom? I'm talking about February when the COVID-19 just came into the world.
Yeah.
I was already, immediately I looked at it that, wow, this is a big one for Zoom. What if I've had a $20,000 investment in that company? They say this, the rest is history today. So I came back to Nigeria. I needed to observe my 14 days self-quarantine. And in that 14 days, I believe I must come out with something better. Luckily for me, along that period, a sister called me and said, I want you to attend to a webinar. I listened to it, and I was like, well, I'm no more regretting not being part of Zoom. I'm definitely part of something bigger. That was in around March, and immediately, same day, I came on board. And since then, I've been trying to share the love.
Right. Okay. No, this is really interesting. And, so these were kind of 14 quality days well spent because you got something out of it. You were dreaming for something this little and you got to be exposed to something even bigger. So
definitely.
Yeah, so wow. But I'm learning a lot because it's like smart, because I'm not someone who thinks like that. So you already saw COVID-19 and saw it coming, that it's going to be kind of a virtualized world, whether we like it or not. And so you wanted to already to go into this business of digitization or something like getting a Zoom, and then ONPASSIVE happened. I think that's what I get from what you said. So that's good. So the people still wonder, the word here is ONPASSIVE, and like we all know, the opportunity they're offering us is because when we launch, we'll start earning residual income. But what is the meaning of the passive in the word ONPASSIVE? Why is it ONPASSIVE? It's like,
I think that is actually the attraction in the company. The company is saying whatever your vocation is, whatever you are involved in your life now, they are not here to disrupt it, but they are here to create wealth for you. It is a passive income, a passive opportunity. And it was deliberate, they came up with the name, ONPASSIVE. Mm-hmm. That is, without you doing anything, the company will go to work on your behalf and you'll be the one that will get the profits. The company will work for you. The company will establish your business and help you to run it. and you take the profits. And that is they are creating wealth for you. And with that wealth they are creating for you, the passive aspect is you don't even need to leave what you're doing now. You can still be where you are. Are you a student? Are you a career person? Are you a sit-at-home mom or sit-at-home dad? Just stay cool. ONPASSIVE will build it for you. That is the meaning of that passive aspect of ONPASSIVE.
Wow. That sounds really interesting. So that said, what then would I be doing, or someone be doing, because I'm already a founding member though. So what would people be doing when they become founding members? Now that they just have to sit and then apparently from what you are saying and they do everything. What is my own part of the job and so on?
Okay, after you became a founder, of course, there are process to becoming a founder, there are steps, but let me address it. You become a founder. Yes, we said it's a passive opportunity, but remember, the foundation of this business, of this company, is love. Is love. Our CEO could, of course, call one or two or three of his friends together, they become equity partner, and it goes to public, like we know today. But out of the love he has chosen to extend this to everybody that chooses to listen. And I believe we should take that baton from him and spread the love. So if you become a founder, over and above the fact that, yes, go to our social media handle and like and us on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, share that love. Share the opportunity with somebody that you know will say thank you tomorrow. I have a couple of people that up till today, for introducing ONPASSIVE to them, they still tell me, thank you for remembering me when you came across this. So let's us also spread it. The way Ashmufare has extended this love to us, let's extend the love to our family, our friends, our spouse, our colleague, our loved one, and our community. And that is what I will say every founder should do. So that is still being passive. Sharing love is no work. So let's do that. And that is the list I'll say. Go to our social media, like us, and that's it.
All right. Yes. Before you came, the last question you just answered, you made us to understand that it is passive income, because ONPASSIVE does not come between me and my job, nor between me and my family, nor between me and anything I'm doing, because they do everything. But on the other hand, you are recommending that I should go ahead and share the love and share, but that means sharing it to people so that they can join the company. Does that not sound like me working, like me doing the job that you made me understand that the company is supposed to do on my behalf?
Now, let me tell you the beauty, one of the beauty of ONPASSIVE. You don't need to bring anybody on board. There is what we call traffic. Our CEO, Ashmufara, is a genius in traffic generation. And that traffic generation is what is going to use, ONPASSIVE is going to use to build our business. So you don't need to bring anybody on board at all. It's a passive opportunity. You don't need to go and look for people to come and join our business. The company is going to build our business, build our team, bring the customer to us, bring this reseller to us. We just monetize on this activity that the company is doing for us. So you don't need to. What we are saying is, if you have a burden that when you become wealthy, you are going to feel bad that somebody is not, then share it with that person. We are not compelling you to go out, do marketing or do sales. Not at all. It's not compulsory. You don't need to do jack. Just become a founder, sign your NDA, and you sit down. But if you have anybody that you love, let them know about it.
Right. Yeah, I get you now. I'm not supposed to do the marketing because the company does that. But then if I get to tell it to someone whom I love, they come on board. It means whether I like it or not, I have done the marketing, I have met somebody to come on board. Do I stand to gain anything at least bringing this person? Because it's not my job anyway to do that.
Definitely, definitely you are correct. It's not your job, and we have told you no. But what ONPASSIVE has promised us is this: if for any reason you share the love with somebody and they come on board, they have promised to reward you abundantly. And what do I mean? There is a great man, Zig Ziglar, that says, if you help enough people to get what they want in life, you will eventually get what you want. So, if you help enough people to get this wealth, this opportunity, this business, then you are only fast track your own opportunity. So let me say, ONPASSIVE says, as much as many that hear it from your mouth and join our company, you will be abundantly rewarded for that. You bring people or you don't bring anybody, we are all going to be successful. And that's why we say we are in it to win it.
Win it. Right, exactly. All right. So that sounds good. So people do not need to bother if they can't talk to people. So if I understand you well, the important thing here is just to get yourself a founding position. And if you don't feel like sharing it with people, you are still good to go. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. Let me tell you, with our experience in Africa, I'll tell you that is, we've had quite bad experience with where you are forced, they call it recruiting in some other business, when you are forced to do it, but that unless you do it, you cannot hang. Sorry. In ONPASSIVE, you don't need to recruit. In fact, our CEO says, you don't need to bring anybody on board. We will do it for you. What we are doing is, if I know my brother should be here, my sister should be here, I will definitely bring them. My kids definitely should be.
Okay.
So, don't put yourself under pressure. You can't talk to anybody. Just secure your position and you can go on holiday.
All right.
So you're not under pressure at all.
Okay, thank you so much. So you just say you could bring your sister on, your kids or so on. Does that mean that someone can acquire more than one position?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. You can acquire as many positions as you think you need. The reality is, I know people that probably you have an NGO, you have a philanthropy organization, they actually get a position to help the community apart from their own. So depending on your vocation, you can get as many as you want. But the most important thing is, remember, your email remains your unique identifier in our business. So for all the positions you want to get, they must have a different and unique email ID.
All right. So you encourage that people should get positions even for their children and so on. So what would it benefit, or what would you encourage someone to get a position for their child?
Well, I want to believe that everybody wants to live in generational wealth, even for the unborn children, for your great-grandchildren. To me, I think it is Ashmufara has come up with a unique way for wealth distribution. Rather than pick a select people to turn into multi-billionaires and trillionaires, he has decided to think about everybody from every corner of the world. And since by himself, he cannot be everywhere. So we as founders, we have come up to join with him to redistribute this wealth. Therefore, for your children, for your grandchildren, for your great-grandchildren, and probably for a new couple, for your unborn child, we can secure their future. And I think they will be happy for it.
Wow, this is very exciting, very interesting, and it just feels like wow. So please, you are all welcome. If you are just joining in now, we are presenting a unique opportunity whereby we have we have a chance to become founding members of a great, never seen before, a disruptive, high-tech AI IT company called ONPASSIVE. So please listen to the end. If you have questions, just put them, drop them on the comment section, and Mr. Lanre is here all the way from Nigeria just to respond to your questions and make all the clarifications such that you will be able to make a wise and an informed decision of securing a lifetime position for yourself. So thank you once again for joining in. And this takes us to the next one, Dr. Akif. Just permit me call you Doctor, because that is who you are to me. Just let me do that, please.
Go ahead, go ahead.
So, right. So, Mr. Lanre, right now you say you have said a lot of things. All secured position for your yet unborn child, for your grandmom. What actually is the age limit for someone to acquire a position on ONPASSIVE?
Okay, we know that legal age limit is different in each country. And mind you, ONPASSIVE is a global company in more than 200 countries. So there are different legal limits to be being categorized as an adult. For ONPASSIVE, when you look at our NDA page, NDA means non-disclosure agreements. You can see there are two check boxes at the bottom. Mm-hmm. One says you have read and understand what's there. The other one says you are the owner or a manager of the account. What does that tell me? That tells me that my underage child, I can register him and be the manager of the account. Mm-hmm. And when such person comes of age, I hand over the email and the password to the person. Mm-hmm. So I will tell you, technically, there's no age limit in that wise. And that is the only way we can secure the future of our children. And I think that is an ingenious idea from Mr. Akinremi to make sure that this is not limited to a generation. It's cross-generational, and we can actually secure the future of our kids. And I think that's the beauty about it.
So could you spend this time, please, to tell our viewers a bit more about what it takes? How does one register? Do you need to spend money to get yourself a position, and so on and so forth? And yeah.
Okay. I will tell our viewers this. I think you need to listen very well. This is probably the most important part of this discourse. ONPASSIVE is a never seen before organization, company, or idea. This is a company that has close to 50 products. With each product can be a standalone multi-billion-dollar company. So you are in the right place if you make the right decision. To become a founder, you ask for the link of whoever introduced you to the business. You need their link. And definitely you can ask for comfort link. She'll send it to you. You sign and register. That's the first stage. You go back to your email to verify it, and you log back into gofounder.net. Then you have a page for payments. To become a founder, you will pay $97 US to ONPASSIVE. However, if you are using a debit or credit card, you will be charged extra $5 by the banking or financial institution. That means that you will be coming out of pocket with $102. Only $97 goes to ONPASSIVE. So having paid this, and you will see a sign that your payment is successful, then you will sign into gofounder.net, and it will come up with what I told you earlier, the NDA, non-disclosure agreement. You sign, you tick the two boxes, and there you will see Mr. Akinremi's signature the legal counsel to ONPASSIVE, and you will be the third person. So that is a contract between you and ONPASSIVE as your position of a founder. And that, at that point, your position is secured. And I can promise you, your future is also secured.
Wow, that sounds really interesting. So what next after we register and become founding members? What comes?
Okay. What next? One, this is your business. Get interested in it. Mm-hmm. There are quite a lot of webinars that's happening on a daily, in fact, multiple daily webinars for guests, that is those who are yet to be founders, and for founders only. Having been a founder, then the next thing is you attend the onboarding and training webinar. Mm-hmm. That is, after being a founder, what's next? You will be trained about how to navigate your back office, how to get your own link. If you want to bring in your friends, family, and loved ones, if you want to know about what are the old webinars that have been held, the ebook, the FAQ, and if you have any question whatsoever, that is where you get it. And I can tell you, it cannot even be better. You have the opportunity to meet our CEO, Ash Mufari.
Right.
He sits with us on a weekly basis. Impromptu, he sits with us and he's never tired, and he's never in a hurry to leave. I've not seen any CEO like that. At the pre-launch stage, meeting the founders, is with us. So you have the opportunity to come and see the man that is in the driver's seat. Mm-hmm. The man knows the idea. To come and see is what he's talking about. And I think you'll be excited once you meet him. So we have so many, and those are what you can do. And I told you also, like our social handle pages, and if you have anybody you want to share it with, cool. If you don't have, that's okay.
All right. Okay. So that said, Mr. Lanre, after paying this 97, is that the only amount you spend on ONPASSIVE and you start making money, or is there by chance at some point we're expected to pay some money again at some
Okay. Okay. In ONPASSIVE, we say we have three major pillars that can convince you. One, you don't have to come out of pocket month in, month out to be part of ONPASSIVE. Two, you don't have to bring anybody to ONPASSIVE to be part of ONPASSIVE. Mm-hmm. And three, we have legitimate and viable products. So let me address the issue that you don't have to come out of pocket every month with ONPASSIVE. You come out of pocket only twice in ONPASSIVE. Only twice out of pocket and you are done for life. The first time, as I explained, $97 mm-hmm. plus the $5 becomes $102 that you pay to become a founder and secure your founding position. The second and final time that you come out of pocket is upon ad launch. As we hear now, we are probably some few days from soft launch, which may not take more than 90 days, after which we'll go into ad launch. At ad launch, you will come out of pocket again, the second and final time. And that is going to be around $250 thereabouts. It could be less. We don't expect it to be more. The CEO has not decided exact amount. That is the second and final time you will come out of pocket. This $250 is actually for us to have access to this ecosystem. Mm-hmm. We call our suite of products and services ecosystem. About 50 of them, you have access to them. All daily needed services. Community, search engine optimization, digital marketing, webinar like this that we are on, all that 250 will be accessible to you with that 250. And from this second month, ONPASSIVE has promised to pay our subscription. That is, after the first month upon launch, that you pay your $250, you will never have to come out of pocket again. From the second month, ONPASSIVE has promised to pay our subscription from profit. You can't beat that. The company is driving traffic for us, it's marketing our products, selling our products, selling deals for us, making money for us. On top of it, they are paying our subscription and we are making money.
Right.
No company has done that before. This is the first one in the world. And I don't think there's going to be another one too soon.
All right. Mr. Lanre, before we go ahead, somebody is asking, Fidelis is asking if they can call. I just want to seek your permission first, if someone can call to ask a question.
Oh, please go ahead. Let's
make
it productive.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So Fidelis, you are going to wait. Let me ask one or two questions and then I'll open the line so that maybe some other people equally have interest in calling. Why not? If our brother says yes, that is why he is here. These are business hours, but he has stopped everything he's doing to come here, and he can't come here and not do what he wanted to do. So please give us a few minutes. Let him just answer one or two more questions, and then I'll open the lines. And if you have a question, why not? Or any contribution of any form, you are going to be really very welcome. So that said, you have explained things that are really important, and we want to make things really clear for our people. So now, after securing yourself a position for $97, upon launch, you pay something more or less $250 US. So what happens? Because we are in our numbers, right? As the last time I checked was last evening, we were about over 580,000 active registered members. And amongst these people, we have people who really struggled hard to raise $97 US. So when they launch, they are expected again to pay about $250, more or less, right? So what becomes of them? Are they going to be left behind because they can't afford this second part in order to be able to start earning, or what do we do?
Okay, I think this is just addressing, this is going to make me address the hearts of our CEO. Is a man that has a heart of love. And his purpose of coming up with this model and structure is actually to help people. Is to help people, to assist people. And he has promised us, no founder will be left behind. And he even went further. If he needs to give you a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, for as long as it takes for you to fulfill that, he doesn't want to leave anybody behind. Wow. And that is somebody who is, we have a lot of geniuses outside there, but most of them don't have the heart. That's what differentiates him from an ordinary CEO. The heart to help. The heart not to leave anybody behind. Right. The fact that is concerned about the poverty and corruption everywhere. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. This is so reassuring and it feels so good. So while you are watching, please stay tuned. If you have any doubts, you need any clarifications, you have any question, do not hesitate. I'm going to open the lines and you call to ask any question because our brother is here just to attend to that. So that said, Brother Lanre, people equally would like to know, to keep our people really abreast with everything. When we say products at times, people, well, over 500,000, we think that everybody is on ONPASSIVE, but some people are hearing about it just now that you and I are sitting here. So when you say products, what do you mean? Just give us an idea and quote one or two.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that's a very important question. Let me, permit me to use the word products and services interchangeably. These are digital products. They are intangible. You cannot touch them, but you cannot live without them. Let me give you an example. We have what we call search engine optimization. In case that sounds difficult, most of us, we've used Google. You've gone to find out about a business, a product, and you say, Google it. It's now a verb. That is search engine optimization. For ONPASSIVE, our whole is with artificial intelligence from ground up, which is not available in the marketplace. All our services and products has artificial intelligence built into it from ground up. For all the existing companies, they only had a module recently. But with ONPASSIVE, all service and product is from ground. Let me mention another one. This is a video conferencing we are on. With ONPASSIVE, our video conferencing platform is sharper, more secured, and if I say more secured, and I want to believe that everybody understands that, sharper, more secured, and cheaper. Then we have what we call community or connect. Of course, we all probably use Facebook. With ONPASSIVE community products or connect, this is even more enhanced. Remember I said it's built on artificial intelligence. And this will even know what you want, how you want it, when you want it. Secured. You can't beat that. And we have trim URL. We have, in fact, to emphasize the heart of our CEO, we have OBless. OBless as a product is for you to help in any way. You have preferred NGO, preferred organization that you want to, that is OBless. We have so many, 50, that time may not permit us to share here. So many. We have digital email, we have for HR, we have O staff, we have for accounting, for payroll. When ONPASSIVE launch, nobody can do without ONPASSIVE.
Right.
A few of us will be founders, every other person will be customer and reseller. So definitely you can rest assured.
Right.
Our ecosystem, you cannot do without it. Either you are in business, you are in education. I forgot to mention Academy.
I was going to come to that.
Academy has nothing like kids presently. Most of the e-learning platform you have existing now were modified, probably from a video conferencing platform, were modified to address the pandemic and became an online learning platform. Academy was built from scratch as an e-learning platform that can even detect distraction. It has a distraction detection. So that is huge. That's artificial intelligence at work for you.
Right.
Not to talk of our traffic. That is the backbone. When it comes to traffic generation, our CEO is the expert. Nobody comes close to him worldwide. That is known. And our bread and butter is traffic. So be rest assured, come on board.
Right. One thing with ONPASSIVE is the use of all of these terms. So what is, just help us here now. What do you mean by traffic generation? Just break it down for us, please.
Let's just look at it. No matter the organization. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just go again. It was breaking, but you're just back now.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No matter the organization, either for profit or non-profit, government, private.
Oh dear. Okay, it's breaking. right, guys, bear with us. I hope it really comes back because this is so exciting, and I think if it succeeds to come back, we'll actually go to calls.
Because of patronage. Let me use that word, patronage. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can manage to hear you now. Just go ahead, let's see.
Can you hear me now? No, I was hearing you clear, very crystal clear.
But you were really frozen, but I can hear you right now. I hope it remains like this.
Okay?
Right.
Let me know if you can hear me so that now we're talking about traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I said either any organization, any establishment, profit, non-profit, government, private, any organization is built for patronage. When there's no patronage, you cease to exist. Mm-hmm. What is patronage? Patronage is consumer. That is patronage, and that is traffic. So when they say a store has heavy traffic, that means the store has a lot of customer, a lot of working line. Traffic is important. Mm-hmm. If you're offline, that is you have a store or a shop or a kiosk, customer visiting your premises is the only guarantee you will stay in business. Mm-hmm. It is even more important in online business. And that is why you can be Facebook, be Google. It's because of online traffic. But as I told you, this traffic, we are under the best in the world. Our CEO is the businesses, which is traffic, driving patronage, driving customers, driving consumers, those who need the business. That is called traffic.
Okay.
Did you get that?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. And I would like to use this opportunity now to open the lines. If you can, please, if you are interested in calling, either asking a question or making a contribution, I can see Fidelis is still here. You can call using the number you see on the screen. If you can't see it, let me just dictate. You call +44 76 no +44 746 02 66 516. So +44 746 02 66 516. So if you are interested in calling, let me just write it here again on the comment section, and then you can call right now and ask your question, anything you would like explained to you. I've just put the number on the calls on the comment section. So if you are interested in calling, you call right now, and our brother is very ready to respond to you. So while we wait, you can only call by WhatsApp. Please do not call directly. Call on WhatsApp only, so that yeah. Oh, sorry, I don't want to. Yeah, so you can only call on WhatsApp, not directly, please. So while we're waiting for 1 or 2 calls to come in, I would definitely like to ask another question, because there's no reason keeping you here. Time is money, so let's spend it judiciously. So now you just made us understand that we've got about 50 products already on Passive. Yeah. So which of these products do registered members have free access to?
Oh, okay. For founders, you have free access to all the 50 products for life. Mm-hmm. For founders, we have access to all the 50 products for life. That's one of the privilege and advantage of being a founder. Oh. We have website builder. So there's hardly anybody that does not need website builder for any business. So you have access to all these products as a founder for life.
Wow, this is very interesting. And it's such a, I don't know, it's a wealth of both. I think everything, it sounds like getting everything you need on passive. This is really, really interesting. So while we wait, give another minute because I can still see Fidelis here. I don't know if he's struggling to call.
And on top of this,
yeah. Yes. So if you still need to call Fidelis, you can.
and on top,
Yeah, carry on, please. Sorry.
I said, and on top of it, he said, it seems you get everything free in ONPASSIVE. I said, and on top of it, you get paid for it.
Oh yeah, sure. That's the interesting part of it. So it's really, really an exciting opportunity. And dear friends watching now, if you have any question, you want anything clarified, just call in now. If you feel like calling, and I've just put the number on the comment section, you can call, or if you feel like typing your question, I'm just checking through. If there is a question, I'll definitely read it, because that is why our brother is here this afternoon, to help address, so that we're encouraging as many people as we can to come on board, because as a team, why not? People are flooding in to change their communities, their countries. Why not us? So that is it. So while we wait and give one or two extra minutes, if a call may come in, what does it mean when they say, I think, say on passive is disruptive? There's a lot of terminology that at times we just need to let our people know. It's disruptive, is that, and all of it. What does it mean when they say it's disruptive? Oh, he's frozen. Okay. So we're almost losing you now. And if in the absence of a call, we'll gradually be considering to. Can you hear me at all? Okay, maybe you sign out. If you can hear me, just sign out and then sign in again, so that we before we conclude. I think that will, yeah. Yeah, just
Very much comfort. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. All right. Okay, dear friends, you are watching Comfort Convo, and I'm here with a brother all the way from Nigeria, Mr. Lanre Akinremi, because we are presenting a unique opportunity that has come our way, and we are just trying to make it public and send out a lot of information to help our people to join in. People are flooding in droves from all parts of the world, and we did not see any reason why we should be left behind. That is why we are here. So if you have any question, any doubt, anything you would like to know about ONPASSIVE, our brother, Mr. Lanre Akinremi, is here this afternoon to help address some of those things. So just only to help people to take an informed decision. So Mr. Lanre, can you hear me, please? Welcome back.
Very well. And
yeah.
Funny enough, the problem is from my side, because I was hearing you perfectly well. We're talking about the word disruptive.
Right. Oh, it's really perfect now. So it's just gone back to really normal now. So like we were trying to, you were going to explain to us how disruptive, what does it mean when they say ONPASSIVE is disruptive, or artificial intelligence is disruptive, and so on. People like to know that at times. So if you could, please, you do that. Meanwhile, if you feel like calling, just go ahead and call, and we are going to stop whatever thing we are doing and attend to you. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Can you hear me very well, Comfort?
Yes, perfectly now.
Good. See, when we say ONPASSIVE is disruptive, let me tell you something. No company today, out of the existing ones, was built from ground zero up on artificial intelligence. That's one. Artificial intelligence all the way. We are not borrowing any product or services from any company. We own all our products. That is, it is proprietary to us. All our product and service is proprietary to us. Number three, and probably the most important, all these 50 products are integrated. Integration is key. And that is, that's why we say we are one-stop shop for all you will ever need on the internet. And that's why we also say we are called one sign-on, single sign-on. And all what you need across different services is only one sign-on you need. And all these 50 products are integrated. So As of today, you need all these products are in different places, and you probably need to pay different amount across different platforms. And by the time you go around, you'll be paying thousands of dollars, USD, I mean. And here is at $250, you have access as a customer, as our reseller. They have access to have all the product at $250 monthly. Nobody beats that. And that's why we are very sure that the over 5 billion people on the internet are going to be rushing over to us.
Right. Okay. Yes. Yes, please, Fidelis. This is WhatsApp. You can call it, or you can call the number on WhatsApp. It is a WhatsApp number. You can call it on WhatsApp. And yes. So while Fidelis is trying to sort himself out, because I think that he really wants to ask a question, just save the number on your phone, and then you call us on WhatsApp and ask your question. Meanwhile, Mr. Lanre, we have been doing a lot already in sharing this vision of ONPASSIVE. But so many people, especially, we are not trying to be discriminatory here. We are just being specific and pointing the example that we know best. Our own people, Africans, are still very reluctant about this, either because they had a bad experience, or because a brother had a bad experience, or because they are not sure. So what word of advice would you give them as the window to opportunity is fast shutting up? What advice do you have for people who have heard about this but are still not ready to step in?
Thank you very much. There is a saying, just let me explain it, that your past experience, if you're not careful, will be what will stop you from success. It could be your past success or your past failure could actually stop you from achieving the next level. And that's why I'll tell our people, don't let your past experience decide your future. Look, with 580,000 founders, they can't be wrong. They can't be wrong. And again, let me say, I've never seen a wealthy man that has not lost money. But I've seen a whole load of poor people that have never lost a dime. Because a friend of mine said, poor, P-O-O-R, means passing over opportunity regularly.
Wow.
I will advise whoever is listening. We are talking about $97, my friend. Some people will pay 10,000, 50,000, and 100,000 USD to be part of this. To be part of this. We are talking about $97. And let me tell you some of the how great our CEO is. Even the $97, he said, after being a founder, in 30 days, if you're not happy with the process you see, with the progress the company is seeing, with what you witness, you can call for your money. And he says, he will refund it with a kiss. Nobody does that. Nobody has done that. Now, listen, even when the company launches and you pay that one time $250, our CEO says that money is guaranteed for life. No such company exists in the world. And none of the companies you have failed in has promised you that. Your $250 is guaranteed for life. That is after 3 months and you think that what you have made is not cool with you. You call, let me have my money. Because you know why we know the CEO said this? Because we are sure about what we are bringing to the marketplace. And if you like to know it, we have been touted to be the first unicorn out of the gate. First unicorn company out of the gate. The big multi-billion-dollar company existing, it took them minimum of 4 years, 5 years to be a unicorn, a $1 billion worth of company. B. So with 580,000 founders, you think you are the only one that is right out there? I will plead with you. If you're an African, let's join hands. Take this opportunity so that we can make our continent a better place. There are a lot of things missing: education, health, infrastructure.
Right.
This is the vehicle that Mr. Akinremi has created, ONPASSIVE, to achieve all this.
All right, Mr. Lanre, let's see. I think there's a caller on the line. Hello.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me, Madam Comfort?
Yes, I can hear you really well. Can you hear Mr. Lanre? Can you hear him?
I can hear him.
Yes. So carry on, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from? If you would like us to know your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, you already saw on the chat.
All right. Thank you. This should be Fidelis. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling from the US. I just have a few questions that I can ask on this platform. I want to discuss a lot more in the background, but the question I like to ask is that I have been on the website of ONPASSIVE right now, and I've browsed through the website, and I've seen a lot of products I've seen a lot of products that they are supposed to offer. E-wallets, emails, and e-commerce, and academics, and everything. So the first question I want to ask, I have just two questions now. The first question is, where is the content of those products? Because right now, what is on the website is like empty boxes.
Right.
There's an empty box for education, empty box for an e-wallet,
exactly.
Empty box for this, that. Where is the actual consumable product going to come from?
Correct.
So that people can get. That's the first question.
Right.
The second question is, right now, there's an amount of money, I think it's $97 to become a founder. So that money, when you collect all of that money, what is the money going to be used for? Where is it going? Is it going into an account? Is that what is going to be used to actually create the product? Or is it buying shares in that company? What exactly is that founder money for?
All right.
And if you would permit me, one last short question is, so far, is ONPASSIVE making any money yet?
Okay.
Generating any income yet? Those are my three questions. Thank you.
If you can, please, Fidelis, do not drop, so that if we forget any question along the line, you will repeat it, because Mr. Lanre is here and is listening and is surely happy to answer your questions. So, Mr. Lanre, are you okay to start, or you want me to read the first question because I was taking down notes?
Please read the first question.
Yes. So, Brother Fidelis, I would like you to listen so that if I rephrase it wrongly, you will bring it back to exactly how you would like it to sound. So, one, he says he has just visited the ONPASSIVE.com website. He has seen lots of products out there, but they are just like empty. So his question here is, where is the content? Because he sees Academy, or wallet, or bless, and so on, but there's nothing in it. So where is the content? That is the first question. If you could just answer that first.
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you, Fidelis, for your interest. I think questions is a reflection of interest. Right. That excites me. Now, as I told you earlier, ONPASSIVE is in the pre-launch stage. ONPASSIVE is in the pre-launch stage. And if you have any IT background, in IT, there's what we call alpha testing, beta testing, soft launch, and launch to the public. Now, we are, of course, alpha testing is a permanent feature, and that is the core technical guys inside testing the product as it's coming up. Beta testing is founders testing. As of today, if you know of any founder, as a product gets ready, we founders, we have the privilege to be involved. That's one of the privilege of founders, to be involved in beta testing. And of today, O Academy is in our back office. O Bless is in our back office. And that says it has passed alpha testing, doing beta testing, and that's why I told you earlier on, about 5 or 6 products is going to be in our back office for us to test in the next few days, added to what I've said. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said we are close to soft launch. Let me put this again. During soft launch, founder's position is not going to be $97. It's going to increase during soft launch. Mm-hmm. At least you want to see that it's soft launch before you come on board. So you pay a premium. That is even better for you. During ad launch, no founder position, even if you have $100,000 to join. Mm-hmm. Founder's position cease to exist at ad launch. So for you, you said you need the product physically until we come to the public, we launch, ad launch. You cannot have access to the public, to the product and services. All right. It's only the founders that will be able to be part of beta testing, which is prior to soft launch, and of course during soft launch they will be part of it. So for you to be part of the product experience, it's either you become a founder today or you wait until ad launch.
Exactly, because the mega product launch is actually going on now. So I'm just testifying. We have seen Academy, we have seen all the other ones, we have seen O-Trim and so on. So that's it. So the second question was like, I'm reading it so that if I'm wrong, Fidelis will rephrase it again. He says, everybody, like we are now about 580,000 active registered members, and each of these members has paid $97. What is it meant for? Is it this money that they're using to create the products, or is it like some sort of buying shares?
Okay, number one, let me get this clear. Nobody is buying shares.
You're right.
ONPASSIVE is not selling shares. $97 entitles nobody to any shares. Let me clear that. What does your $97 entitle you to? You say you want to be a part of the company. You want to be a founder in the company. And let me explain, probably because of the word founder. It doesn't mean that you are the one that founded the company. Right. It means that you want to be a member, a privileged member. A privileged member of the company. Mm-hmm. If you know about Costco, Costco is a company in the US. For you to shop in Costco, you have to be a member and you pay monthly. That does not make your shopping free. You still pay for your shopping. Now, so with $97 says, Mr. Ash, I want to be a founding member of ONPASSIVE. And that is what that is for. Now, even the $97 for the over 580,000 founders, a dime has not been touched. This money is in a trust, my friend, Fidelis. Mr. Ash Mufara is using his personal money and family money for the development of the company. It is upon launch, when there is need for marketing, that the money will be put to use. And that's why I can promise all of us that after 30 days, you want your $97 back, it will give it to everybody with a kiss.
All right. Thank you. I think from my own perspective, Fidelis, are you happy so far with the 2 responses? And if yes, what was the 3rd question, please? If you can unmute yourself, Fidelis. Fidelis, can you hear me? All right, he got himself muted, and I just wanted to find out if he's satisfied with the both answers. And the 3rd question, I did not get it because I wanted him to just ask it after you've responded to the other one so that we get all of them correctly. I am not sure whether he's still online. Let me just quickly check. So the call is still on. So if you're ready to talk, Fidelis, you unmute yourself. Yes, you are still online. Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
All right. So are you satisfied with the responses so far? And what was the 3rd question, please?
as though there's kind of like some follow-up questions, but
right.
I don't know if we have time for all of that now. Let me see what my third question was. It kind of slipped my mind because I was only struggling to hear him from the call.
Right.
Did you jot down anything for the third question that you can?
Unfortunately not. I really got the best.
Is ONPASSIVE taking money yet?
Oh, whether they are making, okay, whether ONPASSIVE is making money yet. Was that the third question?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brother Lanre.
Okay. Thank you, Fidelis. I still say I appreciate your line of questioning. Now, until you launch to the public and the customers start patronizing you, you can't make money. Nobody's making money yet.
Right.
Until the customer comes. Now let me give you a beauty out of it. This is a company that out of the gates is going to have not less than 600,000 customers. How? Every founder is also a customer. Remember I told you about the first month subscription? That makes you a customer. So from day one of launch, a company has over 600,000 customers. It does not exist. I've not seen it. It has never happened.
Right.
Out of the gates, day one, over 600,000 customers. So, with that, you can know that not only is ONPASSIVE here for the long haul, ONPASSIVE is going to make a lot of us wealthy.
All right. That said, for everybody watching, I'm really happy. Thank you all for joining in. For your information, there is a public webinar today, which is just question and answer. So come in, please, with as many questions as you have, because our mission is to get ONPASSIVE to the ends of the world. So both of us here, with not being discriminatory, we represent our own continent, because Asians are flooding in droves, Southern Americans, and all other countries and all other continents, and we cannot be left behind. So we are just here to give you an idea. We have given already enough information out there. I'm just happy, I'm so blessed that Fidelis was here to ask these questions, because many people benefit from them. However, if you have further questions, there is a public Zoom webinar today. I am going to upload the Zoom link on my wall, on my Facebook wall, so that everybody, if you have time today is Monday, please join us and ask as many questions as you want to, and then get yourself really clarified. Take a wise, informed decision of joining. You have nothing to regret of, because after all, it's refundable. If you get in and you say, this is not what I bargained for, then you get your refund. Am I right, Brother Lanre? Am I right about that?
Well, I want to tell everybody here, Comfort has no benefits accrue to her in what we are doing. We don't need to recruit in this business. What we are doing is we are concerned that when big opportunity comes, Africa is always disadvantaged. We need to break that cycle. And that is why what we are doing here is providing you with information for you to make an informed decision. Please own your decision. For you to make an informed decision. If this sounds interesting to you, please get across to whoever give you this link.
Yeah.
Or you can buy this link, or you can send a direct message to Comfort, and please come on board ASAP.
Exactly. So for this reason, I just want to round up with one last question, which is arising from one of the important things you said. So I think our people will equally like to know. For as of now, registration is $97 plus the admin fees. It makes it 102. But you said during soft launch, the registration is going to increase. Is there a reason for that?
Well, let me tell you something. If you come on board now, you are taking a leap of faith. that yes, I believe in this vision. And if you need to wait a while, that you want to confirm the company will go to pre-launch. The wisdom of the CEO, a token. So if you don't want to pay extra, you want to save on that, because I know what dollar looks like in Africa when you change it.
I know.
You can save yourself some money. Gather your $97 plus your $5 and come in now, and don't wait until pre-launch. So you are part of the early birds if you come aboard now. So you don't expect to pay same with the early birds, because you want it to be tested and tried. So you pay with a premium, but you are still better for those who want to wait for the company to launch to public, because founder position will cease to exist, no matter at how much you want it.
Right. So when someone joins us during soft launch, would they still be a founding member, or is there a difference between joining now and joining during soft launch?
Founding member now, founding member during pre-launch, doing soft launch, there is no difference.
All right.
Equal position, founding member is equal position. Now or during soft launch, founding member is the same. There is no age over anybody. So if you want to come on board. Let's march on together to the success line. And if you still want to wait, the decision is yours.
All right. Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Lanre. This has been a very, I think, quality time really well spent, because I feel so satisfied with what you have delivered today. And I'm just trusting that people who listen, thank you all for joining in, dear friends and family. Whoever joined in today and you are hearing for ONPASSIVE for the first time, or you have heard severally and you have not yet taken a decision, please think well. If you came in late, kindly go back and watch this video from the beginning. And if you have questions, my phone number is there. You can drop on the comment section. Share this video with whoever you just want to, because when you join and you are new, you cannot really explain this much. Share it with anybody, and if they are interested in joining, you help them to join from your back office. You get an invitation from your back office. If you are still new and someone wants to join and you need help to show them how to join, call me anytime. Call if you want to talk to our brother Lanre. Tell me, I will connect you to him, because we are really dedicated in getting at least every one single family from every family member from every African family into ONPASSIVE. We cannot be left behind anymore. This is something that has never happened to us, and if people are flooding into it, my brother just said, right now we are more than 580,000 people. And 500,000 people cannot go wrong in any way. You can only join. So what else can we do, bro, apart from coming here and giving information to our people? So I'm just happy that you really came, and I'm trusting God that we'll continue to have time to come back, because we'll continue to say this on and on until the final moment comes when the window is finally shut. Then that's when we'll go to rest. So that said, equally, you can find me on YouTube. There are a lot of updates. There are videos in Pidgin. There's just a lot of information. Look for us. Call me if you really want Brother Lanre. After this, I can connect you to him to get as much information as you want to tap from him. So thank you so much, and Brother Lanre, I don't know if you still have a final word for your people before we finally call it.
I don't have any word for them. I have word for you. Comfort. Africa should thank you for this that you're doing.
Oh,
you're spending your resources and your time just to bring information to people, just to bring what can take them out of poverty. I think you deserve an applause, and that's the truth. And I want to thank you so much for this that you are doing. Definitely. You know, I believe you're a woman on a mission. Thank you so much. And to everybody out there, if this information makes sense to you, take a decision. And remember, poor P-O-O-R, passing over opportunity regularly. That's why they are poor. Thank you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Please, as you see him here, that is him for us. He's just, that is a shoulder I lean on anytime I just want to, because if I knock, anytime he will open, he's just ready. So whatever he's talking about me, he's mentoring me and he's pushing me to do all I'm doing, because I'm just like picking from him. So please, we are just here out of love. Think on passive, take a wise decision now. And thank you. See you again really soon. And we'll always be there for you. Thank you, bro. Have a wonderful, blessed day. And
Thank
bye.
you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah.